So fucking blow those words out the back of your head. I've heard it all and I'm done with that shit. You tell me lies and you get what you get. So blow those fucking words out the back of your head.
Alright guys, so here is the Element Max Speed motor from airsoftclub.com. This motor is $35.99 on airsoftclub.com. It's of the long type, which fits in any version 2 gearbox. Basically your M4, M16, MP5, G3. So it goes in those. Really nice. It's good for increasing that rate of fire of your gun, but I would recommend upgrading the other parts of your gearbox. That's what I'm going to do with this gun. The tech that I work with said that my Classic Army gears should be fine. I mean, they've been holding up for quite a while. I've been running the lipos on it, so it's working fine. The previous owner, my friend, with the Classic Army High Torque, he only ran an 11-1 lipo in this gun, so it's already had some use with the lipo, so I'm sure it's going to do fine. I just decided to get this motor maybe just to increase the rate of fire of my gun, which is kind of a neat thing. It's really highly recommended in the airsoft community, along with SHS motors. Element and SHS are two of the very top brands that are recommended in the airsoft community. Another motor that's also available at Element is the Max Torque, I believe it's called. That's just like a high torque motor instead of this is a high speed. So I'm gonna do a. There's nothing really else I can say. It's got it's got this this Element sticker on it that says Element Max Speed. Let me get this. There you go, like that. The gear up on top is kind of worn since I've been using it a little bit. You can always replace these. There are tools available to do that. One of the things that happened is, I don't know if you can, let me just focus my camera again. Okay, see these kind of copper colored wires? Now, and there's springs on here too. One of these wires, which goes to this like magnet thing down here, came undone. So you want to be careful with that when you're getting it. And this little red thing tells you what side to put the red wire on. It kind of is wearing off a little bit. But make sure you can just color up Sharpie and whatnot. But make sure these are on. There's a spring that also holds it in place. So make sure these are on nice and tight before you start using the motor, or the motor will not fire. Alright, so I have my Classic Army MP5. I just have the high torque motor in it right now. And I'm going to show you guys just kind of like a rate of fire sort of difference with it. So let's get started. Alright guys, here is our test gun, my Classic Army MP5. Currently, it is completely stock inside of it. It's got the Classic Army high torque motor, you know, standard gear, standard piston, you know, the whole 9 yards. Currently, this gun is going to be upgraded. I'm going to, you know, change it around a little bit. Probably throw a longer inner barrel in it and just throw that silencer on, just to give it a little bit more range. So yeah, currently, like I said, got the high torque motor in. I'm going to test it with the 9.9 volt first. So here is the test with the 9.9 volt. Let's put it in the stock. Okay. Alright. That's with the Flame 9.9 volt. Okay. And the next test is, this is the test with the Hot Power 11.1 volt. Right, that was the Hot Power 11.1 volt. Let's go ahead and swap out the motors and do the next test. Alright guys, I just installed the Element Max Speed motor. Here's the old Classic Army Let me zoom in on that. That was Classic Army high torque motor. It's just the old school motor that was in the gun when I got it. So here we're gonna test the first test with the 9.9 volt LiPo. I'd also like to know that these batteries are also available on airsoftclub.com. I also did a review on them, so please check that out. Alright, here's the 9.9 volt. Alright, now for the second test with the hot power 11.1 volt. Alright, let's go off and give my final conclusion on this awesome airsoft gun. Guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video review on the Element Max Speed motor. It's very cool. I really like using it in this gun. Me and my friend Klaus, who I traded, like I've been always saying, I traded this gun to get the SPR, traded this gun with the SPR. That gun had a GMP M120. This is pretty much comparable to that, if not a little bit faster. I'm not running the same ampage, the same size LiPo that he's running. He's running a pretty big 11.1 volt in the SPR. I'm just running, you know, a smaller LiPo with standard non-high speed gears. I mean, stuff like that. So, of course, I'm going to do a little bit of changes internally to this, so it should be a little bit faster. This gun's pretty much going to be my grab-and-go CQB gun. I primarily use it in the field right now because it's really my only AEG that's working. So hopefully you guys will be seeing a new gun, actually 2 new guns coming my way. I've got one actually with me now, and there should be another one coming pretty soon. So keep checking on my Facebook page for all the updates, also on my Twitter page. So please just check on those. Please make sure to like this video and favorite it. Please check out all the links in the description, and we'll just see you guys later.